Hi guys, how you doing? It's Ruben from SUPboarder, and as you can see, it's midwinter, there's no leaves on the trees, and it's cold in the day and it's dark early in the evenings. So there's no better time to test a SUP light. This one was sent to us by Blue Chip Board Store. It's imported into the UK by them now, and it's made by Seattle Sports, and it's called the Hydro Star. Here are some of the key features we found of this torch. Okay, what you notice straight away about the Hydro Star SUP light is it's quality. I was quite amazed, to be honest. It's under £30, it's £29.95, and usually something like that you'd expect it to be pretty cheap and tacky, and that's including batteries. So we got it, and straight away it's like, yeah, it's a solid bit of kit that's been well thought out. They've got some really good little things on it. Little belt clip there, put on your backpack and stuff. A leashing point here, so you can clip that onto your board. A cargo strap next to it, just in case. It's got a little whistle on the end of the leashing point here, which is great. It doesn't work that well, but I like it. It's a nice little feature, something, an extra little gimmick. The unit itself comes off like that, and you've got a magnetic, two magnets in there which keeps it together, and it's tight around the edge, so you won't lose that like that. But then also you've got a great torch, and you press that once and the torch button comes on. So if you come off the beach, you can basically walk around, see where you're going quite easily, and leave the sucker on the board. Last night we took it out for a paddle. We waited for the sun to go down and the tide to come in. So you press it once, you've got a torch. Press it again, you've got 3 LEDs flashing strobe effect. Press it again, and this is your deck light and nav light setup. So at the moment it's got port and starboard lights. Yeah, starboard green, port red, port left, starboard right, just in case you need to know. And what you can do, you just unclip these and you can pull them off like that, and then you get a all surround bright light. This is how I was paddling it most of the time. To be honest, I found that you could paddle it with the port and starboard lights in. I didn't really see how much of an effect there was, and you'll see it on the film. When you're paddling with it, it didn't seem to make a massive difference, although you can see it reflecting off the paddle. But generally, as far as the regulation is concerned, if you're a vessel under, I think it's 7 meters doing less than 7 knots, you only need a white light. So I wouldn't worry about having to keep those on for your SUP. I'm sure somebody else will tell me differently. So I was paddling it like that, and like this, you get a really good amount of light. It's really surprising. Easily bright enough, easily bright enough. And also, main thing it did, which I thought it wasn't going to do, is I thought I wouldn't be able to see anything in the dark because you'd be dazzled by the light. But as there's actually no light coming out the top, it actually just comes out the sides. So that's a really well thought out little feature, and I like that a lot. So you just clip back on like that. As I say, as you can see, it's all really well thought out. Press the button again, and this is on a strobe. Now this is like a more distressed sort of brighter flashing strobe. Okay. Uses 1 watt of power, so a lot more grunt. And if you hold the button and press it for 5 seconds, it goes on to the SOS, which is all lights blazing, the top, the sides and everything. And that's the SOS signal in Morse. So it's a little bit techie. Cool. So the SUPboarder verdict of the Hydro Star from Seattle Sports. An outstanding little product that's well thought out, well engineered and well priced. The only downside is it does stick to an ice SUP, but I just wouldn't go downwinding with it. I can't seem to fault it. I think I'll definitely be having one in my dry bag. And from a safety point, it's great, because if something happens to you and you're not planning to paddle at night, you got that right there. So hope you found this review informative and interesting, and we'll see you next time.